you for having me. Welcome home. Yeah. Great for you that you have shows in the country. Yes, I haven't had a show here for ages, so it's kind of nice to come home and feel really welcomed. Actually, I'm really surprised about the support and the just like how embracing everyone's been about just me coming home. It's really heartwarming.
I understand that the first time you left the country to pursue your dream of becoming a performer was when you were 18. If I'm not mistaken, 18?
Yeah, well, I auditioned when I was 18, and I left the country when I was 19. Yeah, I auditioned for this. The happiest place on earth. I was in college at the time. I was UP, studying business administration. But then there was this opportunity to audition. I never really thought of doing it as a profession. But like my friends at the time, they were auditioning. I was like, might as well try it. And then I got the job. I actually got the job there and Singapore. I got Universal Studios and Disneyland, and I had to choose. My best friend went to Universal, but I went to Disneyland. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But I think if I did that, it would have been a completely different path, because he went to Universal Singapore and then went to New York, and that's where he is now. Maybe if I went there, that's what would have happened. I don't know. In the end, I went to Hong Kong Disneyland, stayed there for about 3 years. Yeah.
The choice to pursue your college degree and the choice to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
How difficult or how easy was it for you to weigh things and consider which one would make you the happiest?
Yeah. I think at the time it was a no-brainer. I jumped on it. I was like, yeah, I'm going. But of course my family was a bit like, what? I was actually surprised to learn. I thought it was my mom who was like, yeah, go for it, go for it. But actually it was my mom who was really apprehensive, and my dad was the one who said to her, yeah, family shut it. I was really surprised because I thought it was him who was, kind of stopping me or a bit apprehensive. Because he said there are lessons that you can't teach somebody, there are lessons you can't learn in school. And I completely believe that now that I've done what I've done. There are life lessons that you just can't pay for. And I'm glad I did it in the end. There are days when I'm like, if I had a UP degree, I'd probably, in the long run, be financially better off, maybe. But I don't know. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
No regrets.
I don't know. There are days. But at this moment, I'm 100% so committed to what I've chosen, and it's a choice. You choose it. You stick to it. You live with it.
You stayed in Hong Kong, and it was your first time to be away from your family. What were the first few months like, being on your own in a different country without family?
It was it was such a culture shock, because they speak English, but it's not their first language. And so actually living there, I never really felt like home. When I moved by myself, I was living with 2 other girls, and basically we were 3 girls who have never lived away from home. Really big culture shock. But yeah, like as my dad said, that's stuff you can't, that I've learned to just forge my way in everyday life. I probably wouldn't have learned that here since I was a kid, because my whole family sings. And I guess I was always the one who was a bit brave. My mom would say, I've always seen part of your world, it's somewhere over the rainbow. I have this memory, we were in Baguio, like in the forest, like in the pine trees. And we had this house with we were renting it, with a balcony. So parang madrama ko. I went to the balcony and sang somewhere over the rainbow. And when I turned around, my whole family was there, and I was like so embarrassed. I was so madrama na since I was a kid.
So that's why you are in theater. That's how you perform.
Probably.
How did you tap that voice as a child?
I grew up in a very musical family, and my mom, she's very classical, and then my dad is more pop. Oh gosh, his voice is amazing. So I grew up kind of with a classical sound, so that's my foundation. So for me, having classical as like my foundation, as my bedrock, I think is really good, because it keeps the voice healthy, and then you learn about, it's really geeky, but it's in a tilted position. And when your larynx is in a tilted position, it's good to, like, gusto mo bumirit naman, pababa naman yung larynx. So you just have to have the mobility. It's weird, but I'm learning. I know, we're all learning. I'm still always learning. I find it so cool. There's so many different techniques.
Before moving abroad, Christine had already starred in major productions, including The Phantom of the Opera, Review, Joseph the Dreamer, and Hairspray. How did she feel about leaving behind the art scene in the Philippines and pursuing her passions abroad? We find out when Leading Women returns.
Gargling with salt.
Though her skills in singing and acting were more than enough to receive international praise and recognition, Christine Allado decided to hone her skills more at the Royal Academy of Music in the United Kingdom in 2003. But long before this, Christine played a part in High School Musical and the Golden Mickeys, further championing the exquisite talents of Filipinos on the world stage.
It's amazing how you can switch on your Christine the actress. Just like that. You can think of a script just like that.
Yeah.
You can think of a scenario just like that. Well, they say like when you act, it's you who has lived a different life. So it's just me, but in different circumstances. Because I mean, I'm not like, there's people like Meryl Streep who can transform themselves completely. I'm not there yet. I don't think I will be, but I mean, you never know. But I think of acting as being in someone else's shoes, but it's still you. Because so you have to think about how you would behave in that scenario. If I lived in the 1940s, during a war, how would I react? So it's as simple as that, and that's how you keep it real.
Christine Allado was inspired to study classical music after listening to Italian singer-songwriter Andrea Bocelli when she was a little girl. And as though her career couldn't get any more exciting, she was given the opportunity to sing alongside Maestro Bocelli at his concert last year in Manila. This milestone, along with many others Christine has met this early in her career, proves just how success is attainable if only hard work and determination are present.
You have become or were the front act during Andrea Bocelli shows here in Manila and some parts of Europe.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And speaking of equal footing, you were on equal footing with the Andrea Bocelli.
I got the opportunity from my YouTube videos. I know that's so weird, but the right people saw my YouTube videos, which is just me performing live in various things, and they were like, oh my gosh. So basically, the producers asked me to send in an audition tape. So I recorded the prayer and Canto de la Terra just with my recorder in like a studio, like a recording, not even a recording studio, it was literally like a dance studio. I had my phone, I just recorded me singing it. And then I submitted it to them, and then they sent it to Andrea Bocelli's people, and they okayed it, and I was like, great, so I'm doing it. So I met him in his dressing room, and then we rehearsed. So we sang it. He actually was like, oh, you can actually do the classical sound. And then after I went to my dressing room, and then my dad comes in, who was kind of working for the production team, and then he said, anak, upo ka muna. I go, why? Si Andrea, sabi nga niya, like Andrea Bocelli wants to take you on tour. So syempre, I was so talagang as in, feeling ko mag-hyperventilate ako. Like, as in I needed a bag. Because I was just, because it, what was a performance suddenly became an audition. So I had to suddenly prove myself. But, as at that moment I was like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to rise to the occasion. This is not going to happen again. You need to grab this. So I was just like, just do it. Because not everyone gets these opportunities. I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And I hope to do some more with him.
You're now living in the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And you just mentioned you're being ethnic.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So what exactly does that mean in terms of performing, in terms of being you, being Christine, being a Filipina?
Yeah, it's about like representing where I'm coming from and, taking what is strong about my ethnicity and my roots and kind of merging that with what's happening and what's current over there. Because everyone's always interested in where you come from, and when you're proud about it and when you're eloquent about it, I think they grasp onto that, and London is such a colorful city. They embrace all ethnicities, all cultures, and that's why I love it there. Yeah, and you're really individual in the sense of who you are and what you bring to the table, where you come from. But also, like, you know, we're also open to other cultures, and it's a melting pot. And the theater scene over there also feels like a melting pot right now. That's why it's kind of great. It's a great time for everyone to just be there and create art.
As though she isn't busy enough, Christine Allado is a member of an all-girl classical quartet called Zaira, showing how her passion for music does not stop at theater performances. What does she plan to pursue next? We find out more from Christine when Leading Women returns.
Wow! Kailan siya